What's happening?
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
Ultimately, I think I want to find a partner and I just want to settle. No, I want to settle down. I didn't mean, no, I'm not saying that, it's not nothing to do with it, I'm saying that I want to settle.
In my experience, guys who openly want relationships have been needy. They get over familiar too soon, want my attention all the time, get upset when I don't message. It's a whole thing.
That's a generalization.
It's a discussion. I gave my experience to start it.
Well, I'm not needy, so I guess that's the discussion over.
Good. Let's move on then.
Okay. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
So?
Renting, but I have been there for a while, so I feel settled. Like, it feels like home, so I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to barn affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you do?
What kind are you into, though?
I allowed to say a lad's holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
I am actually a big staycation guy.
Like in the UK?
Yeah, there's so much to see here. Like the different cities, the counties, and then within the counties there's towns, there's villages. I think that everyone takes what they have on their doorstep for granted. You don't need necessarily to fly to the other end of the world. There's so much to see here and do, and it is convenient, and it's cheap.
So that's the real reason. I actually want to go to Iraq soon. It's where my mum raised me.
Cool.
She was my role model. Do you have anyone like that yourself?
Wow, that is a very good question.
Could be from your childhood or even now if there's anyone who inspires you.
I don't know how you're going to take this, but celebrities have always had an influence on me.
What kind of celebrities?
All sorts, really. I mean, think of the dedication it takes to be a top athlete, or the talent of a musician, and even the lifestyle of some of the influencers.
Okay, those are fine. Just don't say politicians. They just mocked us all over the past few years, and even before then, they just...
Yeah, you couldn't be more right. But what is your next question?
Did you just interrupt me?
Yeah, I did. But like you said, we just don't have much time. So what is the question?
Okay. Does body count matter?
Holy moly. I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug. So, what do you think?
For me, it does.
Why should anyone's past have any relevance to the present?
Because sex is a big deal. I think I would find it difficult to be intimate with someone if I knew that many other people had shared that same intimacy with them.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
There's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
Well, you should know that that was the most uncomfortable date I have ever been on in my life. I try to run with it, but you come across as really aggressive.
Oh, it was great meeting the kind of person I definitely don't want to see again.
No, I wish I could say the pleasure was all mine, but I would be lying.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. The date is awaiting.
Right, well, thanks. See ya.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
Fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
I wouldn't be one to judge a book by its cover, but it looks a bit disgusting.
Odd approach to making a good first impression.
Well, it's better than lying, though, isn't it?
Touche. Good on you for speaking your mind.
So, the kombucha is homemade, and the goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. Clothes, accessories, make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
What brings you speed dating, Azalea?
I am self-employed in a company of one, so the only man I see day to day is my gecko, Anton.
Big up, Anton.
I don't like the apps. People are very judgy on there.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Been judged my whole life, so where I can actively remove myself from that environment, I do.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right, then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
You definitely give me water sign vibes. You seem quite sentimental and sensitive.
What gives you that impression?
The fact that you were just triggered by the word sensitive.
You are right, but there is more to us water signs. We have very intense dreams, and we have intuition that is so strong it is basically a superpower.
You do indeed.
You're a water sign too. We are also very protective of our loved ones.
Easy, Tiger. Very impressed by your knowledge, though.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then my rising sign is a Sagittarius.
No, it's really awesome. I'm really mindful of the time. So I'd like to get to know each other a bit more instead of astrology.
Okay.
Oh, here's one for you to work out. What do I do for a living?
I'm not claiming to be a psychic.
I know, but just keep it general. Like, what industry do I work in?
I'm so sorry to do this, but you gleam with finance bro vibes.
Well, I understand the preconceptions, but I will do my best to own them. But you are right, I work in finance. I'm very proud of that.
So it should be.
Yeah.
You're still a wanker.
Understood.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering...
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do. Want to know about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
Is that a caravan?
Yeah. It's the one I lost my virginity in.
Is that one of the better stories, or is it a bad story?
Better, but it's not first date friendly.
That's your lot, ladies and gents. Time's up. Let's be moving on.
Saved by the bell. Have a good one.
Yeah, yeah, you too.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence sitting, one or the other.
I am definitely a workaholic.
Uh-oh. Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist? That's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched good job interview questions instead. I'm actually really content right now, so I'd be very happy if nothing changed over the coming years.
Really? What a waste. You don't think there's more you can experience and achieve in the next 5 years? The world's your oyster.
Steady on. I mean, you've very happily been a student for the past 5 years.
There's a clear progression between diplomas.
Yeah. And the next progression would be a job you could have moved into years ago.
Okay. Not that I need to justify this to you, but I might want to be a lecturer.
A teacher. That makes sense.
I'm sorry, meaning...
Those who can't do, teach.
Wow. You know, I really need to finish that chapter, so...
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
The pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. The pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I'm a keeper in other ways, though.
I'd say you are out dating tonight because you're going to be sitting on the bench tomorrow.
Listen, right, lad. Not that subs aren't important, but I'm a first choice left back.
Left back in the changing room.
Left back is in defender, you bellend. Do you like sports yourself?
Yes, big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf. I watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not your phone, is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, right, lad? Tell me. If you want to, of course.
I'm not really close to either of them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
That's fine. Yeah, neither of them are really in my life anymore. Look, it's a long story and I've been working through it, so.
Yeah, can imagine. Sorry.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
Yeah, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, I don't want to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
Okay. Ready?
Set.
Go.
We're already holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
You've got more than that. Come on. Come on.
Shit. I really thought I was winning that. You're stronger than you look.
Look, I don't know what to say. Maybe when you go back to the gym, you need to play with some bigger toys.
You cheeky bastard.
Look, if you eat your greens every day, maybe, you'll get big and strong like me.
It's on now.
No, I can't box, so don't start throwing punches at me.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, brothers and sisters.
Father's son. It is the man himself.
That's what I was going to say, but a draw's no fun. I'll say man's son.
But how do we find the answer? Oh, is it?
The pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I'm a keeper in other ways, though.
I'd say you are out dating tonight because you're going to be sitting on the bench tomorrow.
Listen, right, lad. Not that subs aren't important, but I'm a first choice left back. The pitch. I'll narrow it down.
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm going to say that you're up front.
What? The pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I am a keeper in other ways, though.
I'd say you are out dating tonight because you're going to be sitting on the bench tomorrow.
Listen, right, lad. Not that subs aren't important, but I'm a first choice left back.
Left back in the changing room.
Left back is in defender, you bellend. Do you like sports yourself?
Yes, big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf. I watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's not your phone, is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, right, lad? Tell me. If you want to, of course.
I'm not really close to either of them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
That's fine. Yeah, neither of them are really in my life anymore. It's a long story, and I've been working through it, so.
Yeah, can imagine. Sorry.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
Yeah, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, I don't want to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
Okay. Ready?
Set.
Go.
We're already holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
You've got more than that. Come on. Come on.
Shit. I really thought I was winning that. You're stronger than you look.
Look, I don't know what to say. Maybe when you go back to the gym, you need to play with some bigger toys.
You cheeky bastard.
Look, if you eat your greens every day, maybe, you'll get big and strong like me.
It's on now.
No, I can't box, so don't start throwing punches at me.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says,
Brothers and sisters, I have none. That man's father is my father's son, so he's looking at the man's son.
no, it's the man himself, isn't it?
I don't think so, but how do we find the answer? Oh, is it? It's folded in. Okay. More thoughts gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
Ready?
Hey!
The man's son. Bore off.
Listen, look, when you're good, you're good.
Yeah, fair play. You may have slightly more brains than me.
Yes, but you have slightly better feet than me, so we'll call it even.
Take it.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony.
Yeah.
Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there. I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Yeah, no, I've met some great people, but I think it's just too early to tell.
Speed dating is just... Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Well, Misha aside.
You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks.
So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
That may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. Both are brilliant, but markedly different.
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
Ooh. Not to dominate, though.
No. Because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No? Crack of the whip.
I never said I was into that. I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
You're fine. Totally fine.
So what other events do you host?
So a lot for the queer community. So we do a lot of, obviously, speed dating. We do traffic light parties, lock and key parties, all sorts, really. Okay, it is your final minute, guys. Final minute. Need to stop forgetting. Sorry, what were we?
We were talking about your queer events.
Yes. Yeah, you should come sometime.
Sorry, are you assuming that I'm still going to be single after this?
I don't know, maybe see it as a...
I would...
So what about you? Tell me about you.
Yeah, and there was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. My God, she would put you to shame the amount of work she would do. She is a crypto trading beautician, and she's studying as well.
Wow, what a combination.
I don't even know how she finds the time to do all of it.
Was there a spark?
No. I mean, I sat down and I started telling her, you know, a bit about myself and job and everything, and it just, I could see she was almost like glazing over when I was telling her. I'm just not for her, I don't think.
Aww.
Aha, now let me tell you about Tony. She's a football player.
Wow.
Professional.
Wow.
She was just quite laid back. Sort of person who was like give us go was Kathleen, who was a PhD. She was reading on our date. She was just very smart. It was a little bit intimidating.
Do you think there'll be more from Kathleen?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I quite reached her standards in terms of what's going on between my ears. I just don't see it happening.
Well, you won't be for everyone. So, what's the next move?
I don't really know. I kind of have a few options, so...
Mr. Popular.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? I guess I just need to think about it a little bit and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Peace.
Could I get a half pint, please? Thank you very much.
Ryan, how's it going?
It's good. Good, not bad at all. How are you doing?
Yeah, decent. I mean, tube was a nightmare, but on the plus side, if there's any COVID, it would have definitely died off from the stench of BO.
Okay.
I must admit, I was pretty surprised that you wanted to grab a drink with me.
Why? You don't seem so bad.
No, above average.
Do you think?
Come on, no, I didn't mean that.
No, I thought we got on pretty damn well, so just wanted to see it again. Will we get you a drink?
Yes, I don't drink alcohol, but a mocktail. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it, thank you, but I didn't want to say it.
Thanks. Oh, well.
Cheers to you.
It's been an unexpected day, but yes. Ooh, she's sweet.
You don't want a pretzel, do you?
No, I probably won't touch those.
Yeah, I don't blame you. How's the Shirley Temple?
Not so sure on the Shirley, but the temple's pretty good.
I don't know how to take that. I would say the main thing that I noticed was your confidence when you're up there and your way with words.
Yeah, well, gift of the gab. Part of the game, I guess. Yeah, I used to host all of the family Christmas game nights when I was a kid. And then the uni Christmas game nights. Listen, if you ever need a private host, I'm your guy.
Can I take you up on that now?
Sure, but we need another player.
Well, that could be you too.
Ah, okay. Sure. What to play? Okay. I've got it. You may have noticed at the speed dating night there were these conversation starters, riddles that were written on these little table number cards.
Okay, so a game of riddles. We will do 1 point for every correct answer.
Perfect. Which month has 28 days?
You just had that right off the top of your head, didn't you?
I do this for a living, Ryan.
February? What? February only has 28 days. Unless it is a leap year, then it has 29.
But the question wasn't phrased, which month only has 28 days?
Get that finger out of here. Okay, so that means it is all of them. Oh, shit.
Shit. First round. You'll get it.
Don't be so sure.
Okay, your turn.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Have a sip. You know, do what you got to do. I got to find one here. Okay. Fire up a search engine.
Don't forget to close all your porn tabs.
You see them?
Any leads?
I am tossing it between two different ones.
Take your time. I've got an encyclopedia of riddles up here. So you better have a new one for me.
You don't like to brag, do you? Why doesn't Santa Claus have any children?
I know this one. And it's not even a riddle, it's just a dirty joke. What? Because he only comes once a year.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, no, look, a point for you.
Terrible. Are you big on Christmas?
My best mate Misha drags me to every Christmas market every year, so I don't know if that answers your question, but...
Yeah, I mean, they are extortionate, but they do get you into the Christmas spirit, can't lie.
I mean, I bloody love Christmas.
Same. Honestly, I have boxes. I'm talking boxes of Christmas stuff. We've got mistletoe, fake trees, fake reindeers, the lot, lights.
Well, I have always aspired to cook a full Christmas dinner, from the starters to the main course, everything in between. Oh, I know what. I could make an eggnog, non-alcoholic, just for you, with your name written all over it. You could swing by.
And I will guzzle it. Oh, I love eggnog. Well, I loved eggnog.
Well, it would still be good. I'll still put all the spices and everything. Amazing.
Sounds good.
Chef's kiss. Okay, your turn. I'm in the zone.
Right, okay. A man rides out of town on Sunday. Stays in a hotel all night. And then the next day, he rides out of town on his horse on a Sunday. How is this possible?
You trying to trick me? This is a trick one, isn't it?
I'm not saying.
This is one of the ones where the answer is in the question.
My lips are sealed.
I think that he rode across a time zone and then he went into a hotel. He spent the night and then he rode back the next day. Tell me I'm right.
Wow. Wow, that was an obtuse train of thought. That was wrong, very wrong. I'm impressed, though. It's much simpler. The horse was named Sunday.
Just, no.
Oh, don't be a sore loser, come on.
Okay, sorry, look, no, I'm just deciding.
You would make an awful event host. I mean, you need to be quicker with these things, like a whippet.
Okay. Forward, I am heavy. Could I get a half pint, please? Thank you very much.
Ryan, how's it going?
It's good. Good, not bad at all. How are you doing?
Yeah, decent. I mean, Tube was a nightmare, but on the plus side, if there's any COVID, it would have definitely died off from the stench of BO.
Okay.
I must admit, I was pretty surprised that you wanted to grab a drink with me.
Why? You don't seem so bad.
No, above average.
Do you think?
Come on, no, I didn't mean that.
No, I thought we got on pretty damn well, so just wanted to see it again. Will we get you a drink?
Yes, I don't drink alcohol, but a mocktail would be great.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it, thank you, but I didn't want to say it.
Thanks. Oh, well.
Cheers to you.
It's been an unexpected day, but yes. Ooh, she's sweet.
You don't want a pretzel, do you?
No, I probably won't touch those.
Yeah, I don't blame you. How's the Shirley Temple?
Not so sure on the Shirley, but the temple's pretty good.
I don't know how to take that. I would say the main thing that I noticed was your confidence when you're up there and your way with words.
Yeah, well, gift of the gab. Part of the game, I guess. Yeah, I used to host all of the family Christmas game nights when I was a kid. And then the uni Christmas game nights. Listen, if you ever need a private host, I'm your guy.
Can I take you up on that now?
Sure, but we need another player.
Well, that could be you too.
Ah, okay. Sure. What to play? Okay. I've got it. You may have noticed at the speed dating night there were these conversation starters, riddles that were written on these little table number cards.
Okay, so a game of riddles. We will do 1 point for every correct answer.
Perfect. Which month has 28 days?
You just had that right off the top of your head, didn't you?
I do this for a living, Ryan.
This is a trick question, isn't it? They all have at least 28 days.
Very good. Clever clogs.
What can I say?
Okay, your turn.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Have a sip. You know, do what you got to do. I got to find one here. Okay. Fire up a search engine.
Don't forget to close all your porn tabs.
You see them?
Any leads?
I am tossing it between two different ones.
Take your time. I've got an encyclopedia of riddles up here. So you better have a new one for me.
You don't like to brag, do you? Why doesn't Santa Claus have any children?
I know this one. And it's not even a riddle, it's just a dirty joke. What? Because he only comes once a year.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, no, look, a point for you.
Terrible. Are you big on Christmas?
My best mate Misha drags me to every Christmas market every year, so I don't know if that answers your question, but...
Yeah, I mean, they are extortionate, but they do get you into the Christmas spirit, can't they?
I mean, I bloody love Christmas.
Same. Honestly, I'm talking boxes of Christmas stuff. We've got mistletoe, fake trees, fake reindeers, the lot, lights.
Well, I have always aspired to cook a full Christmas dinner, from the starters to the main course, everything in between. Oh, I know what. I could make an eggnog, non-alcoholic, just for you, with your name written all over it, and you could swing by.
And I will guzzle it. Oh, I love eggnog. Well, I loved eggnog.
Well, it would still be good. I'll still put all the spices and everything. It would be
Sounds good.
chef's kiss. Okay, your turn. I'm in the zone.
Right, okay. A man rides out of town on Sunday, stays in a hotel all night, and then the next day he rides out of town on his horse on a Sunday. How is this possible?
You trying to trick me? This is a trick one, isn't it?
I'm not saying.
This is one of the ones where the answer is in the question.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah. I knew it. It is in the question. The horse is named Sunday.
Very well earned point, I must say. Well done. That's a tough one.
Not too tough.
I'll have to dig deeper into the encyclopedia next time.
Okay, sorry. Look, no, I'm just deciding.
You would make an awful event host. I mean, you need to be quicker with these things, like a whippet.
Okay. Forward, I'm heavy. Backward, I'm not. What am I?
Okay. So forward, heavy, backward, not. I hate to admit, but I'm stumped. What is it?
You sure? You giving up?
Yeah.
A ton. Forward, I am heavy. T-O-N. Backward, I am not. N-O.
Oh, but that's not fair. I mean, I'm dyslexic, so it's just the spelling ones, they don't work for me.
It's such a short word, though.
Yeah, but it's not about the length of the word. It's just that I can't see how the word is written in the riddle itself, you know?
Has that ever held you back much?
School was a nightmare. You know, I once wrote this poem called Silver Birch, right? But I got the R and the T mixed up. Anyway, the teachers thought I did it on purpose and got detention, and yeah, it was not great.
So the whole poem was about a silver bitch?
Yeah.
To be fair, silver bitch sounds like a much better poem. So.
No, I think so too now. Okay, I have just the riddle to finish. Right. Man weighs 100 pounds, plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?
That's not very hard.
Is it not?
No, so a man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight, yeah? Mm-hmm. His weight is like X. So 100 plus half his weight, X over 2 equals his weight, X. So you multiply the 2 out, you get 200 plus X equals 2X. Bring the X over, 200 equals X. He weighs 200 pounds.
Wow. Okay. I am so impressed. Everyone says 150. That's...
No.
Wow.
Listen, we were taught algebra at some stage. I got to use some of it, right?
Give me a final riddle. Do your worst.
Let me get the phone again. Okay.
Maybe think about what you want to ask me beyond the riddle. Could be good.
You've done this before, haven't you? I have married many times, but I'm single.
Nice try. You didn't say I have been married many times. It's just that I have. So you married other people, haven't you? A priest.
You're too sharp.
What made you want to ask me that riddle?
Have you ever fancied being a priest?
Yeah, I have, but that's for another time.
No, look, marriage is the obvious question based off that riddle, but I am curious. How long have you been single?
Not long, but like the majority of my track record, it was a short-term misfire. You someone that likes being in a relationship, or do you like being single?
I feel like a lot of people would choose the former.
I bet people's bad relationships are more just because they wanted company, no matter whose it was.
I'm really looking for a connection because I think a relationship is the last missing jigsaw piece in my life.
Yeah, but don't put too much pressure on yourself, you know? I don't know, I feel like that sometimes repels what you actually want, you know? Anyway, who won the game in the end?
Oh, so you're conveniently forgetting the host's role of scorekeeping.
Oh, okay, I lost, didn't I? Okay, fine. Well, what's the forfeit then? I don't know. I could pay.
I'll get the champagne.
Hey, steady on.
No, I'd love it with a sparkler as well, please. If you could just bring it out to me, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, dear.
No, seriously, look, the bragging rights are more than enough. We can split it.
Well, that's very sporting of you, Ryan.
But you better believe I am going to brag, though.
Oh, no, I mean, totally. That's permission granted.
You still don't fancy the champagne? I can't convince you.
You still ever want to see me again? Like... Well, I had a really great night, I must say.
Yeah, so did I. And I got your hosting services for free tonight.
You did? VIP treatment. How'd you get away with that? How are you getting back?
I'm gonna get the tube.
Same. Do you want to walk together?
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
You look great.
Thank you. Sorry, caught me fixing my eyeliner again.
That is okay. I actually thought that I was the early one for once. Have you had many orders to process this week?
Lots. Plus, a celebrity client requested a piece. I turned it down.
Why? That's a great coup, surely.
They demanded to skip the queue. I owe too much to my core clients to drop them for an impatient prima donna. Anyways, Mercury is in retrograde, so hassle was expected. Tell me about your week.
So, Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah. What about it?
I have heard of it, but I don't really know much actually about it.
It's an optical illusion where the planet Mercury appears to move backwards in the sky. It happens 3 or 4 times a year, and it basically just messes with technology and life.
I can't say that I've noticed too much disruption to my life.
Aside from me entering it.
So, do you want a drink?
Love a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Hot in here.
I know, yeah. It's a cool place, though. Thank you very much. Yes, cheers, cheers. Do you know what I've just realized? Speed dating is great because you jump straight into the face-to-face, so it eliminates any possibility of false advertising.
Mostly. I am a saleswoman, though.
Oh, so you're a good liar. Well, we put that to the test. Let's play a quick game of 2 truths and a lie.
I haven't played that in years. Okay. I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
I can speak 3 languages. My cousin was my prom date because nobody asked me. And growing up, I had a guinea pig called Chuckles. Which is the lie?
That is quite a spread. I don't know which one I want to be the lie. The Chuckles one is the lie. I can't see it.
You're very wrong. Chuckles existed and lived a long, happy life. Prom date's the lie. I went with my best mate, Danny. You know, we had the best time out of everyone.
No drama. Just good vibes.
Exactly. You know, Danny was worth all the boys at school more.
Should I be worried about Danny?
He's gay as Christmas. Your turn.
I have a third nipple. I have climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I am a keen fisherman.
Tough ones. The nipple is the lie. I just can't see it.
Can you imagine me topless just there?
Purely for the purposes of the game. Don't flatter yourself.
You say so. Incorrect.
So it's true? Can I see it?
No. You have not earned that privilege yet.
Darn. So fishing, the lie.
Why? Do I not strike you as the type?
Please, I'm still reeling from not being able to see the nipple.
I don't blame you. It's quite a spectacle.
Stop.
Yeah, that one is true as well.
So Kilimanjaro's the lie?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someday. So you're not a fan of fishing, I take it?
No, I'm vegan.
I see. We move on? Move on. Okay. Round 2. Go for it.
Okay. My parents met on the set of a porn film. My real name isn't Azalea. My body count is more than 20. Is there one you want to be the lie?
I'm thinking.
Very carefully.
The name one is a lie.
This is the lie. It's the most boring.
Oh, can't all be as interesting as you.
Yawn. Was I right?
Sorry, that one is true.
I'm chuffed. I was actually bluffing. I'm a collector myself.
Of?
Clocks. Small, handcrafted ones. Recently got this amazing cuckoo clock from Freiburg in Germany.
Cool, well, we'll have to compare collections sometime.
I'd love that. So, Soctophobia, the line?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Just say the number.
I want to go about this by legitimate means.
That one is true, too.
God, it's a bit inconvenient.
Yeah, so different forms of the number have a different effect. So if I hear it said out loud, it's just a little bit irritating. But if I see it written down, that is worse. And then the bigger it is written, I just get like really uncomfortable.
8.
Why did I tell you?
Madness. Anyways, I was a junior clay pigeon shooting champion. I have more piercings that can't be seen than can. And I'm allergic to bullshit.
Is this a trick one?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The piercings are a lie. I just love it. I just love being right. So what are you? You're a champion shot?
As a kid, I was forced into clay pigeon shooting and I was pretty freaking good at it. but I'd never touch a gun now.
That sounds like an interesting childhood. Can I loop back to the fact that your name isn't actually Azalea?
I'm not a habitual liar, I promise. Just ask me anything.
You're deflecting.
I said I'd explain another time, and there's plenty more to learn about me anyway.
All right, I'll go bold. What are your political views?
I grew up in a very traditional, conservative home, but I've changed a lot since then, and not really politically engaged at the moment. I hate all the parties and politicians.
Yeah, fair enough.
And whilst I said you could ask me anything, you should know it's impolite to ask someone's political views.
Okay. So...
Lads, where are you?
Why did you get that drunk in a place like this?
What the hell?
Sorry, love. Looks like you could use a bit of extra colour on that Halloween costume.
Oi! Prick! That's not on.
Are you really going to come at me like this?
Azalea, leave it.
I can handle myself, Ryan.
Listen to your boyfriend, Lady Dracula.
You've got a big mouth, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm very witty.
Azalea, it is not worth it.
Why did you just piss off?
Azalea, wait!
Nailed it, mate.
Maybe you should have just let her handle herself.
The guy was huge. I mean, I had to do something. I just thought I could try and talk her down a little bit and maybe it would just diffuse the situation, but I don't know. She clearly wanted to do things her way, so...
She didn't need protecting.
Well...
Not from you, anyway.
Although she'd probably fight better than me, so...
Yeah, most people would.
Yeah, you included.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to say goodnight to you now because you're just not helping me. All right, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
So who's going to get the third date?
No commentary, please.
He's scrolling.
Scrolling back. Oh, okay. Whoa, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Say it like you mean it.
Good luck.
Bang. Hello, Derek. It is Ryan. How are you? Yeah, great to talk to you as well. I was wondering if you would be free sometime this week. Maybe we could get some nibbles or, a drink or something. Yes. And you're down for the nibbles? Sweet. Okay, so I will send you some details and then I'll talk to you soon. Yeah. See ya. Bit of jazz piano on this one here. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a nudge.